Welcome back everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore and this is Yugioh, Legacy of the Duelist. We're playing as Weevil, trying to beat up Yami Yugi, or Adam, or whatever the hell his name is. So one thing that's kind of interesting is as you encounter these story decks, they actually are added to your deck list. Like you can actually build decks based off the characters' story decks or, other unique special decks that happen to be out there. So I did take a look at Weevil's deck for this particular battle. He does have 3 petite moths, for what it's worth, but not sure what I was going to say there. Anyway, but yeah, he has 3 petite moths, so he does have... He's not locked into just one card. Problem is we're probably not going to have what we need for this. I'll go ahead and summon Killer Needle and see where that goes. Not the best starting hand. You definitely don't want to start with Great Moth in your hand. Of course he starts with his combo. I mean, all Yami Yugi's combo here is just using the buff cards over and over again. And I don't have a solution to this. In fact, I am going to concede. Which apparently gets me 641 points, even though I did 1 turn. But yeah, it's like I mentioned before, some of these decks are just completely luck-based, depending on whether or not you have what you need, or the opposing opponent doesn't have what they need. I mean, if he has 2 of those horns, it's pretty much game over. Because he'll just summon another monster and put both of them on there. Still not a great start. Face down card, huh? Okay, so we have the Amulet of Ambition. We can use that in combination with Petite Moth. It's still not a great situation. What's worse is even if I do the combo, we already know he has Mirror Force, so you can destroy one of them pretty easily. Right, we're gonna set Cheetah. Yeah, I guess we'll put you in defense mode and see what happens. You generally don't want to have control of the board, because if you let monsters just linger, that's gonna eventually lead to like tribute summons and things like that. Graceful Charity. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Great Moth, because I don't need it. We do have the perfectly ultimate Great Moth, which it takes 6 turns to power up. And we're gonna get rid of Basic Insect. Okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead and put down Wabaku. I really want to kill this monster that's here, but I don't know what it is. He also didn't summon anything else. Alright, well, he just added Winged Dragon of the, Great Fortress or whatever it's called. That card will be trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and play Resonance Insect. Oh, I can't play a card, can I? Oh wait, I'm in battle mode. I'm gonna play the Resonant Insect on face-up attack mode. I'm hoping he'll attack that instead so we can do more damage. Also, get rid of some of the higher level cards that are in my deck right now so I can hopefully draw something better. He's gonna play that. I could Wabaku, I'm not going to. Nope, he went after the strongest one. That's fine. Alright. So I can kill it with Amulet of Ambition combined with Petite Moth. that going for us. Okay, Feral Imp. He didn't attack. Why didn't he attack? I'm actually really confused on why he didn't attack. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and tribute summon. Okay. Go into battle mode. I don't know why he didn't attack. Okay. Because I guess he didn't want to. He couldn't kill Petite Moth because of this Amulet of Ambition, and then he couldn't kill the. He probably didn't want to kill this because of the effect it has. That's my only guess. Anyway, he used his Wabaku, so he doesn't have that anymore. Let's go to end phase. Face down attack. Yeah, sword's revealing light, so I can use that to kind of see what's on the field if I want to. He doesn't have, if he had Mirror Force, he would have used it already. So that face down card is something else. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do Achilles Beetle on that. Oh, not enough. But I do have enough with this. It was equal defense and attack, so if it's equal, if it's two attacking monsters attacking each other at equal attack, they both die. But if it's attack versus defense and it's tied, it's a draw. All right. So yeah, I was tempted to do it, use the Petite Moth to attack. I should have done that. It's technically, it's not always the strongest. If he summons something that's only level 3 and not level 4, Petite Moth's attack would only be 1300. For those who don't remember, it's the difference between the number of levels higher than Petite Moth times 500 is the increase from that buff card, Monster Reborn. Interesting. Okay, so he's gonna use Sengen, so he has no monster. I'm pretty sure the monsters he has in his hand are all tributes, and he can't use them. Okay, Celtic Guardian. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Wabaku. I want control of I want all of this on the field right now. Everything. Alright, so 1400 attack. This will be 1800 attack. Okay, yep, we got it. He's gonna get another monster with this. Giant Soldier Stone, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, that's going to be trouble. Because I don't have a way of breaking through it. which sucks because he's almost dead. I can almost win this fight. The only thing I can hope for is he goes attack mode. If he goes attack mode, I can kill him. But if he goes defense mode, there's nothing I can do because it's 2,000 defense. Oh, here it comes. Alright, he's got polymerization now. So, Gaia the Dragon Champion, 2600 attack. And Giant Soldier Stone. Okay, so he traded with that, so they ensured it died. So, I'm trying to read the stars from here. Okay, so Gaia the Dragon Champion is level 7, which means it's 6 levels higher than Petite Moth. Yes, I want it. This will put it on top of my deck. So he made a mistake there. Well, it didn't matter. Even if he didn't kill Petite Moth, I would have attacked with it then. So summon Petite Moth. Amulet of Ambition on Petite Moth. So, and then we're just going to attack. So 300 attack, but he's level 1 versus a level 7. So 6 levels, 6 times 500 is 3,000, so this is going to be 3,300 attack. And I'll kill you with Kama Kirimon. Alright, we did it. Alright, on to the Harpy Lady. So this is our introduction to My Valentine. And Joey's first official duel, and he was really, really bad. Like he didn't know any of the rules. Later on, Joey's deck kind of becomes all about like luck. Like a lot of like dice rolling and picking face down cards and things like that. But right now all he has is crap. When he showed his deck originally, he had nothing but monsters in his deck. Alright, so he has Dark Hole, which is something Joey would never have. 4-star Ladybug of Doom, which is rather good as well. My Valentine's deck is all about just Harpy Ladies. And she usually just summons one and then buffs it a bunch. At least that's how it was in the show. He definitely wouldn't have something as good as Jerry Beadsman, which isn't even a good card to begin with. Axe Raider, that sounds right. So yeah, some interesting little cards here. We'll go ahead and bring out Axe Raider. I do have... I have Thousand Dragon and Flame Swordsman. Now in the show, he actually summons Flame Swordsman as just a normal monster, not a fusion. He's like, oh, that's my favorite card, I'll just summon it. And it's not really a good card at all. Thousand Dragon is the gimmick card for this fight. That's what he ends up summoning at the end of the show, though he doesn't do it with a fusion, he does it with Time Wizard gimmicks. Anyway, let's go end phase and see what Mai has for us. Harpy Queen, 1900 attack. She did not have that card. She's literally just Harpy Lady, which is only 1400 attack. Alright, so that's a problem. Gaia Power. Increase the attack of all Earth monsters by 500 and decrease their defense by 400. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we need to get rid of this Harpy Lady. So we're gonna go ahead and do Gaia Power. And then we'll summon Jelly Bean Knight, which is air. Or not air, but earth. And then attack with it. There we go. hysteric sign. Puts an elegant egotist in our hand. Dispels my field effect. Yeah. So she's gonna just get a bunch of fancy cards with that. Anyway. So if I want to, I can summon something slightly stronger with Root Geyser, but I don't want to. We're gonna go ahead and set you in the 4-star Ladybug of Doom. Okay, or not, because you just freaking Shadow of Eyes me. So that forced it up into face-up attack mode and pretty much negated the flip effect. So that kind of sucks. That's alright. There's Harpy Dancer. Alright, not too bad. The good news is we have a Dark Hole in our hand, which pretty much just ensures that if anything shifts, we can do something about it. Alright, Elegant Egotist. Alright, so that happened. Alright, I don't have an answer to these cards, so I'm gonna go ahead and Dark Hole. Also, Mai had a gimmick of like predicting what her cards were without looking, like essentially playing her cards face down and predicting what they are, and she did it through perfume. I'm trying to hold on to the baby dragon so I can do fusion. I mean, I can put it out in the field, but it risks getting killed, so. A Harpy Channeler, okay. So far so good, for what it's worth. So Kunite with Chain forces the monsters to change the defense their position, and it also lets you pick a face-up monster you control and give it 500 attack. So it's a trap with essentially a binding trap combined with an equipped buff card, which is actually pretty good. And Mai's just buying time at this point. I don't know if she has an answer to this. Alright. Koji Kaki. Also an earth monster. There's the regular Harpy Lady. Alright. Dispel my... what you do... Oh. During the end phase of the turn, this card was sent from the field or hand to the graveyard. Add 3 Harpy cards to your hand. Oh, okay, yeah, so she destroyed Hysteric Sign so she can get a bunch of Harpy cards into her hand. Harpy Queen, Harpy Channeler, and a Harpy Lady. So she stocked up her hand, which isn't going to help her much because she's already used 2 D-spells, so she only has at most 1 left, if any. So I got Polymerization, but I need Time Wizard to do the Baby Dragon thing. And I'm sure as hell not going to do the other one, which is what? Flame Manipulator and Misaki the Legendary Swordsman. Takuhi. Come on. Alright, reveals Harpy Lady, so she can put out Harpy Hunting Ground, which gives 200 attack and defense to all Harpy cards. Yeah, and then while that's out in the field, every time she summons a Harpy Lady, she can destroy magic cards. I'll go ahead and use Kunai with Chain. So you can do one or both the effects. I'll do both. Select a monster to equip. That'll be this one. There we go. And destroys that. Okay. So yeah. So usually a good trick to use is the Harpy's Hunting Ground. Destroy your own that one magic card she despelled. She can use Harpy's Hunting Ground to destroy it as well, which is a neat little combo. But also at the end of her turn, she discard a Harpy card to special summon a different Harpy from the deck face up in defense. Yeah. They're pretty good Harpy cards. Obviously, Mai only had Harpy Lady back then. Alright, so yeah, we have control, and we've won the fight at this point, so we're good to go. These things actually have really good defense. Or not, I won't say really good, but good in comparison to what we're up against. Or what I'm using, rather. Alright, and now we'll play with as my Valentine. What's funny about, I guess, Mai's whole story is, as far as like non-filler is concerned, she's like supposed to be like some awesome duelist, and she never wins a single duel, ever. She loses every single one. Anything she wins is pretty much off screen. Alright, we'll go first. So the big thing we need to worry about is Joey's field effects, as well as his freaking dark hole or whatever. Now I'm using a Harpy deck, and I started with no Harpies in my hand, so that's a good start. Activate this by discarding one card. Special summon as many copies of Harpy Lady as possible from your graveyard. Okay, so this is like a super res, essentially. And then I have Icarus Attack, which allows me to destroy 2 monsters with a Winged Beast. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set this down. I'm not gonna do anything with Harpy's Hunting Ground yet. I'm gonna put down Icarus Attack, and then I'm just gonna summon this face up. So this thing has a special ability, but it's not useful to me. Agreed. Regeki? Wow. Apparently he has Regeki. Alright, so that's a problem. So he's doing Bottomless Trap Hole, which is going to destroy something that's 1500 or higher. Which is a little weird, because I guess it's because the field effect goes off first, and so you can do the trap that way. But I'm just going to do Icarus Attack. And sacrifice it. And then destroy Battle Ox and his other card. Not yet. Special summon as many copies of Harpy Lady as possible from your graveyard when this is face up, blah blah blah. So right now, if I want to, I can res Harpy Lady, but I'm going to wait. Alright, well, not the best start. There's Gaia Power, that's not good. Baby Dragon, which is not too bad. Alright, you can target one wind monster you control, return it to the hand, then you can normal summon one wind monster. You can use the effects of Harpy Dancer once per turn, blah blah blah. And this is classified as a Harpy Lady as far as special effects are concerned. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and summon Harpy Dancer. And destroy that Gaia Power. And then we'll attack. So Harpy Dancer is good if you want to like special summon some other wind type monsters in your hand. Or normal summon rather. Okay. And then end phase. There's Jerry Beans Man. Can't do much about that. Alright, I have Monster Reborn. But nothing even remotely good enough to actually kill what we need to kill. Like, literally there is nothing. I'll pass the turn and just tank the hit, I guess, and hope I don't die. Because yeah, I don't have any options here. I can special summon, I guess I can do Hysteric Party and just get a bunch of defense out. I'll discard D-Spell. Defense mode. Defense mode. Oh, I have to destroy a monster. Or destroy a card. That's the disadvantage of it. That's bad. Alright, well, we got that at least. We'll last a turn. That's really all I bought there. You can discard one Harpy card. Okay. Alright, so this is what we'll do. We'll summon Harpy Channeler. Oh, I'm an idiot. I did it wrong. I did it wrong! Well, battle phase, I guess. Kunai with Chain. Alright, I actually screwed up bad. What I should have done was I should have done Harpy Dancer, returned it to my hand to summon Harpy, the Harpy Channeler, and then used the Harpy Channeler to special summon, to discard a, discard Harpy Dancer to get the Harpy Queen out. Not that it mattered, because the Kunai with Chain would have screwed us over either way. So, I'm gonna go ahead and concede. for having such a shitty starting hand, that actually could have been a lot worse. Alright. So yeah, so Harpy Queen's not only kind of the strongest Harpy, you can actually discard it to get a Harpy's hunting ground if you need it. Alright, Battle Ox. Alright, so this is what we'll do. Discard. Okay. Activate the effect of a card. I'm trying to think. So I could activate Hysteric Party. Okay. Next we'll play Harpy Hunting Ground. Now activate. Discard Harpy Girl, which doesn't actually count as anything. Attack position. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. Alright, well that happened. Alright, good news is the face down card is not Kunai with Chain. So my original plan, I accidentally chained it, so the resurrections happened before the Harpy's Hunting Ground, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to actually destroy whatever that face down card was. Alright. Gaia Power. Okay. So the bad news is Gaia Power actually reduces defense, so I don't know why he did why that happened. But that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Harpy Queen. And then I want to destroy I need to destroy the Gaia Power. That has to go. Flame Manipulator. It's possible that face down card could just be a regular spell card. That's a way that you can kind of trick people. Alright, looks like that's it. There you go. Alright, so next we'll be fighting, I don't even remember who this guy is, the fish guy. So yeah, I am the Depressed Hero. This was Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. See you guys later.